Hello, my name is Natalie, the I'm here to introduce myself as an author of my lovely book, Natalie's Lighthouse. That is going to be available on the link below of this video. I'm here to let you know this is a true life story. My own, and sharing the events of my family in the book and how I alchemized everything that was wrong and cursed in my family, and how I brought it to, how do I alchemize it into making it into love, to heal myself from all the wrongdoings and to excel in my life with forgiveness, to cut the cords with all the wrongdoers. So in addition to all of that, how spirituality helped me get through all of it, as my entire family was absolutely dysfunctional. So therefore I had no human form of support system other than spiritual. And your spirituality could be any of whomever is your God is your God. My God, it's spirit. So therefore I'm here to introduce my book with all my love for those to fast track. I look at this book as not only telling you everything I went through, but how I overcame all the obstacles and difficulties, by poor behavior with narcissists, sociopath tendencies, sexual abuse, all the abuses that you can imagine. They're disclosed in the book, and how to alchemize them to make you more successful and to sever the cords with those that connect you to those pains. And in my way, I look at it, it's like you can go to university and get a degree, or you can go to the Polytechnique and know what you need to do to get the job done. So that's my version of this book. I wanted you to understand everything that went wrong so that you can apply whichever situation you have to not feel trapped by those in your life, and to survive, but not only survive, but to truly be happy and excel in your life and be resilient and successful. So that is the reason why I assembled this book for all of you, because I was able to get through all of it, and most certainly you are. So I wanted you to have something that you can look at for case issues and how to overcome those obstacles and have not only a good life, a superb life full of love and happiness and things to look forward, without having people that would keep you trapped in one form or another. And the other thing this book talks about, which is very important to me, is how important it is to sever relationships that are not bringing anything positive into your life. Why? Because they take away of you ascending as a person, becoming your better version of yourself. And when I mean that, I mean it, you can be low vibrational, which is, having all kinds of addictions and problems and not dealing with them, not dealing with your persona, your ego, and yourself, and reconciling them, and being stuck in a low vibrational situation. Now, if you follow the protocols that I kind of assembled in this book, which are very simplistic, because my whole idea is I don't want you to think that you need to be a rocket scientist or somebody extraordinary to be able to achieve what I have achieved. I want you to know that there is a system. Nobody really wants to talk about it because everybody's ashamed of what their circumstances and the dysfunctions of their own family. Here I am is pouring it all out to you and letting you know all the dysfunctions in my own family and how I overcame them, and because I want you to succeed and become a high vibrational person. By being a high vibrational person, that means you can cleanse all the things that cause harm in your life. How can you turn your life around for If you have addictions or alcohol or drug abuse or physical abuse or being in relationships that you're codependent, how to sever those things and break them down so that you can still recover and move forward. My case was a bit more of an exception because, it was a bit more difficult than the average person because I did have I was brought in a home with no love whatsoever, and especially from my mother, which is in the book. And so I had no support system, and then I married a sociopath narcissist, which was extremely abusive. And so that's why I wanted to share this video with you and the book, because this book is, I poured my heart into it to make sure that one person at the time can reach their goal, becoming a high vibrational person, becoming the better version of themselves, resilient, and move away from these situations with love and compassion and releasing the pain. Releasing the pain and severing the relationship so that they can move on without retaliation, without any anger, so that you can walk away. Because what's going to happen is universal law will take place and adjust all of those things that you think that you should be angry about. And it's not worth doing that because you want to be the very best that you can possibly be. And to do so, it's important not to become angry or have retaliation in yourself, but to have a positive self-love, release people with love, and move forward so that you can excel in every area of your life. You will get better health, everything. You'll be amazing. And for me, it was I had a bit more obstacles because my first husband, not only he was a narcissist, sociopath, abusive, but he also had a lot of cult, black magic and white magic tendencies that he had tried to slow me down somehow or another, that I had to work through to become higher vibration all the time so that I could be able to move forward with more traction. So therefore, there is an importance of following the protocol. So this book is not only telling you about my true story, it's how to help you find your specific scenario in it and how to remedy your situation so that you can excel, so you can cut free and not be trapped by any person. That could be a female or a male, regardless. It doesn't matter your religion. Your spiritual person is your spiritual person. It's the same thing. A God is a God. But at the same time, learning to make them acknowledge their situation. If they don't, you still surrender them with love and compassion, and you forgive, and you reconcile with God and move forward to your future with peace and harmony, to tell you the truth. You do it with peace and harmony, and you'll see shortly after a windfall of everything, your health, your work experience, your life. Everything will turn around like a 360 in a very short period of time. But that's why I call this book not university. I call it like a version of Polytechnique. And I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying that this is a manual from university or Polytechnique. I'm just saying this is my version, compressed. The key factors that you need to make your life excel. Excel rapidly, healthy, and bring harmony in your life. And one more thing I wanted to bring to the attention is that when I went through all of this, the only thing that I didn't do that I want you to understand that you must do for your own sake, and that is your own choice, is that when I got rid of when I divorced the narcissist, sociopath, which was abusive and everything, and it's disclosed in the book 100%, it's imperative that you sever the relationship. I didn't sever it because I kept it as a pure relationship because he was the father of my son. And that kept a contact, a thread that I didn't cut. What I should have done earlier in life is sever that relationship 100%, and that would have fast-tracked me even more. So that's what I want you to understand in your own specific scenario, the importance of how important things you're going to have to call those shots yourself and how you want to handle them. Because I did excel, but in the background, it was like something slowing me down even though I was excelling. That kind of slowed me down, and I discovered what it was. And to troubleshoot it, I want you to know exactly. If you want things to go fast track, like I wanted, I suggest you follow that protocol as well. Not only, release, forgive, release. Be spiritual with your own God, whichever your God is, but to release them all. That means zero contact, move on. And if they're the father, it has to be under a more strict relationship than what I did. I just kept it like a public relation contact, because when you're dealing with narcissists, sociopaths, you know how bullies and aggressive they can be. So I just kept them in a friendly term situation, which I shouldn't have. I should have just fully cut the contact with that person so that it would be reconciled 100%. That would have fast-tracked me even more. And that's why the book is so important to me, because I want you to overcome, if you have addictions of alcohol and drugs or any kind of abuse with narcissists, sociopath, codependencies, I want you to know that there is a way of reconciling this yourself. My book is so... I didn't want to use fancy terms or confusing terms, because I wanted you to be able to read it and you master it. And I want you to be able to, just like you dance, I wanted you to know your moves and how to make them, and how to make you succeed in life. And that to me was more important than trying to sugarcoat the scenarios with fancy lingo or whatever to confuse you. Because my point here is to help you get from A to B yourself, because I'm showing you how to fish, and you fish yourself, so to speak. And how do you, so that you can reconcile and be fast-tracked in your higher vibration mode. And higher vibration mode means when you get rid of all those issues and you're reconciled, life just keeps giving you better things and better people to be around, because you are not in the same wavelength. And it may sound like a foreign language right now, but it's not. You will see that once you get to a higher vibration and you understand that things are coming faster, more prosperous, higher, healthier people with healthier lifestyles that are going to come to your life, and healthier relationships, by just following my protocol. So this book means so much to me, because there's so many things out there, and so many, and I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a psychologist, or not a doctor whatsoever, but I am here to tell you that there is a way of achieving your goals pretty fast if you choose to, and a healthy private way where you can create your own self-support system to achieve all your goals. And that, to me, is what I want for you. Because I wish I had somebody to tell me these things when I was going through them. And I figure, I'm so pleased that I'm here and I have put this together for you. It's very simple. The book will be available in the information below of the YouTube. And you will be able to see everything that you need. You can buy the book yourself at your own discretion. There's a link to the website where you can do the direct purchase yourself and receive it right away. So this book is very important to me, very dear, because I want you to succeed. I want you to be healthy. I want you to not have to hide with shame whatever abuse or rape or whatever, because I had to go, I went through everything. I had everything happen to me, and it's in the book. So you can find whatever relates to you to make it work for you, because it's the same technique. And that, to me, is a blessing. And I want you to be blessed with happiness and success. So this is my book. I am Natalie DeSatelier, the author of the book, and I hope you'll find this your way to paradise, to where you want to be in your life. So I thank you all, and wishing you all the best. I'm sending my love to you, and I really want you to succeed. So I hope you'll find the book to your liking. Anyhow, Natalie DeSatelier, thank you. Bye-bye.